the hottest new game show on the internet, where couples face off to decide who knows their partner the best. Welcome to He Said, She Said. Now introducing your hosts, Kevin and Cindy Hicks.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in week 4 of He Said,
She Said.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Cindy.
And I am not wearing pants. You really don't know what I'm going to say every week.
I don't.
I know.
You get
that's
me
awesome.
every time.
I know.
I cut my eyebrows today.
Really?
Yeah.
Our dogs are barking upstairs. So welcome to He Said, She Said, the quarantined edition. I hope everybody's getting through this okay. We have 3 brand new couples this week. And once again, we are working with Local 219 Facebook page here in the region in Northwest Indiana. So we're super excited to be partnering with them. So without further ado, let's bring in our first couple. Keith is a local pastor and Crystal is a local teacher. Hi, guys.
Hey.
And we have Nate, who recently became the principal of an elementary school. And we apparently have a drum roll for some reason. Even though I literally just said, don't do a drum roll unless I tell you.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, he's got fat fingers, I guess.
You get what you pay for.
And Jay is a local speech pathologist, which apparently I need help with.
Hi, guys.
And then we have Peter, who owns a Gelsosimo's Pizza in Crown Point, and also is a Valparaiso City Councilman. And Stephanie works at Opportunity Enterprises in the 219 area. So welcome to everybody. I'm so excited to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So the first thing I want to do, and we do this every show, is we would like to hear from one of the couples. We've got 3 rounds in the game, so we have 3 couples, and we would like to hear from you about sort of your story and how long you've been married and kids and that kind of fun stuff. Peter and Stephanie, you guys are first.
Hi. We got married in 2002. We have 2 beautiful children who are awesome, but can be highly annoying, as I'm sure you're all aware.
Yep. We're going to talk about that.
We just had an episode of that earlier, but it's fun. And so we're just kind of chugging along, doing life.
Our boys are 14 and 8, and we do a lot of sports. So right now our schedules are clear, and it feels really weird.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah,
Really
normally
weird.
this is baseball season for you guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Well, let's get to round 1. And I know that you guys have seen the show and we talked a little bit about it. Round 1 is called Who Knows Best. So in this round, you both have a piece of paper and a pen there, a marker, I hope. And we are going to ask one of you a question, but both of you are going to answer it. One of you is going to give the correct answer and the other person is going to guess what that answer is. And the lovely Cindy will ask the first question so you guys know what we're doing.
Okay, so this is a question for our husbands. Wives, you will answer the question. Husbands, you're going to write down on your paper what you think your wife would say. And no peeking.
No cheating. This is and we had some tomfoolery last week.
Yes, one answer.
One answer, not 3 answers, hoping that they get one of them. So one answer. No,
not multiple choice.
No ballyhoo this week.
Okay.
No ballyhoo.
Okay, so husbands, what would your wife say is her superpower?
Wow, I love Jay and Nate are really turning away. I like that. You guys are not messing around. And
We're not eating away.
No, yeah, I like it.
All right. I guess we're done.
I just started dancing. You guys, you
Keith
can't.
and Crystal were the last ones.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, the producer's on it tonight.
All right. So let's start with Keith and Crystal. Keith, what would Crystal say is her superpower?
I went with sleeping.
Sleeping.
That's a great answer.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Am I supposed to reveal the real answer?
Yes, you are.
Crystal, what is your superpower?
Answer is multitasking.
Multitasking.
Nice.
Very nice.
No,
Very
I can
nice.
sleeping and do 2 or 3 things at the same time. So
Yep. Sleeping, dreaming.
acceptable.
Yep. Snoring. All at the same time.
All right. Nate and Jay. Nate, what would Jay tell you is her superpower?
Her superpower is her ADD
That is kind of a superpower.
It kind of is.
because she can see like everything going on all the time. So that's why I picked that.
Oh! Wow. That's impressive.
That is impressive. All right.
Wow.
She usually tells me when we're driving in a car and I don't see what's happening, and she goes, "My ADHD, I know what's going on up there." So
I like that's the end of the show. We're done.
there we go.
Oh, I shouldn't stand up. I don't have pants
Yeah,
on.
don't stand up. Nobody, we don't want to get kicked off the internet.
Yeah.
All right.
Al Gore will come for us.
Pete, what would Stephanie say is her superpower?
All right, this is the biggest no-brainer in the history of Earth. 100% lock.
I like it. I like
That's
it a
a
lot.
true statement, but it's not what I put.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. Very nice.
Because I
Very-
can stop and do a lot of things at the same time.
There you
That's
go,
right.
girl.
I like it. So we got 1 point for Nate and Jay, correct?
Yes.
All right. And we are still working on a better scoreboard, but we're going to get there eventually.
We need a sponsor for a scoreboard.
The something
The
scoreboard.
scoreboard sponsor.
Yes.
Something.
The something. All right, here we go. Wives, this is for you.
Okay.
What would your husband say is his? Actually, this is a funny question considering who we have here. Wives, what would your husband say is his favorite restaurant? And before we go on with this one, we cannot say Gil Sasamos. Anybody? Even though,
Hello?
even though it
it's
is.
all of our favorite restaurants.
Yes.
Second
even though it
favorite.
is. Yeah, second favorite after Gil Sasamos. And go.
I thought you were going to say that it was a funny question because you wrote it.
No, I'm not that arrogant.
I danced aggressively.
All of a sudden we see Chris and Peter. That's funny. Man, Nate and Jay, I really like the.
Yeah.
All right, kill it. Good job. That was a good one. I would like to know from Stephanie, what would Peter say is his favorite restaurant?
Well, I'd like for you to all know that Peter sat here until the music was ending, practically going, I don't even know. So I'm going to tell him because I think Peter likes to support his friends. So I'm going to say Burger House.
All right.
Good one.
Nice.
Peter,
Good choice.
what would you say is your favorite restaurant?
Well,
Oh.
I have an excellent experience here.
Yeah,
Trina,
Yeah.
We do like that a lot.
Yep, that's a good one. Both good places that
Yep.
we have
Love.
eaten. Yeah, we love that place. Both of them. Jay, what would you say is Nate's favorite? What would Nate say is his favorite restaurant?
It depends on which meal, but I went with the most important meal of the day.
Okay, we got La Peep
for breakfast.
for breakfast. Okay, well you can get lunch there too, and brunch.
She is right for breakfast,
Yes.
but I went with Mediterranean.
Wow.
Shout out to Mediterranean.
Yeah,
No
maybe
doubt.
maybe they need to sponsor the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think they do.
You got Keith and Crystal do first.
All right, Crystal, what do you got?
You went local, right? We need to be on the board. Highly competitive here.
Okay. El
Oh, good
Salto. I love El Salto. Yes. Mr. White.
We just had that last night.
Nicely done.
They have margaritas to go. Quick shout out.
Wow. Wow.
That's a thing now.
I am getting really hungry, and none of us ate dinner before we did the show.
Oh,
Xavier did.
Xavier did. What'd you have? Hot dog. Yes. 2 hot dogs.
Eating them well. That's good.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, is it my turn?
It's
Okay.
your turn.
All right. Husbands, finish this sentence for your wife.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I
dear.
wish my kids would just blank. I wish my kids would just blank.
Yeah, we're not going to
Yeah,
answer
no,
that.
we're not going to answer that.
I'm gonna lose my paper and go
All right.
another marker.
Oh no. Okay, for you.
All right. And kill it. Good job. Good time. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Nate.
I'm here. I just had to grab my markers dying. So
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's important.
Say, what exactly did their kids need to do that he had to leave?
He said they might come into the show.
Okay, so husbands, finish this sentence for your wife. I wish my kids would just blank. You brought up kids when we started the show. So how would Stephanie answer that question? Not yell.
Not yell. All right.
I said help around the house.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. That,
You're not very good
makes
at
sense.
Both are good answers.
Oh.
All right, Keith, what would Crystal like your kids to just blank?
One of them in particular needs to clean their room.
Yeah.
It's not looking. Not,
Use young cleaner.
I'm thinking half a point.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a half a point. We're gonna do a half a point on that.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I just want them to clean as well.
Yes.
Anything and everything.
Yes.
Clean.
Yes.
Don't care what it is.
Nate,
Wish they would listen.
listen.
Amen. Amen.
And
It's not.
Jay,
It's not.
what
Not
did
looking
you
good.
say?
It's not looking good. I'm not liking this face.
Oh,
Oh, it's upside down. Hey.
we're really actually all three parents. So.
I think we told all of our kids to do all of those things today.
Listen.
Yeah.
Sleep in. Here's just so we're clear. Here's one of them.
There's another one. I can put on there.
Soon as Cindy said that, he goes. Okay, here we go. Question number 4 in the Who Knows Best round. I love this question. We had this episode 2, I think. Wives, what would your husband say is his favorite meal that you cook? What is his favorite meal that you cook? It's like, oh, you get home and she's making this. What is that? Peter thinks about it. Don't look over there, Peter. I saw that. It's like the SAT.
Oh man.
I don't cook.
And you missed that.
It doesn't happen.
Okay. Here we go. Jay, what would Nate say is his favorite meal that you cook?
I have no idea. I put this.
Lasagna. All right. Nate?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Oh.
Mom, meatloaf.
Yes.
Jake there all day.
Yep. All right, Crystal.
Thank you.
That's a hard one because honestly, he's been doing more of the cooking than I have lately.
I know, but you still have meals that you cook. Cheeseburger, pie.
Ooh,
I
that's
like that. That does sound good. I'm really hungry right now. Why did we have all these questions?
I know.
Keith.
I prefer the stuffed shells.
Ooh, those are good too.
Good. Yeah.
I don't make those very often.
No points in this one yet. Stephanie, what do you got? Meatloaf. Another meatloaf.
Now, here's the thing. She's 100% right, but I looked at her paper, so I didn't want to steal a point. So I had to say,
Oh. Would you have said that though?
it is my favorite thing, but I looked at her paper.
Oh.
I
I
appreciate
can
the honesty.
I can give them a point for being honest.
As a friend of yours, we will give you a half a point for
Nice.
being honest, and because we know that you love meatloaf.
Oh, thank you.
I would have
Let me
given
put
you
it-
a whole point.
Let me put it this way. If Kevin wouldn't have busted me, my paper would have said meatloaf.
I have to be really honest on this one. Peter's mom lives with us and she cooks. So that is a hard question for us because we are very spoiled and gracious.
Nice.
Peter,
Very
in your entire
grateful.
life, have you ever said the phrase, if I didn't look at her paper, it would have said meatloaf? No.
That is one thing I make, and nobody else makes it mostly because it is very good.
That's awesome.
Awesome. All right.
Something to keep in mind.
Okay.
2 more questions in this round. This one is for the husbands.
That is one thing I make.
Okay, I love this question. This is a good one, ladies.
It doesn't work.
Husbands, what is one thing your wife wishes you would just throw away?
I love this
Oh.
question.
We know you have something.
Being honest.
What does your wife wish you would just throw away?
Crystal,
I would just throw away. Or
You want me to
That,
throw-
that you wish your husband would just throw away. What? Full disclosure, your stuff just disappeared.
yeah. Even when you don't want to. Yeah, Stephanie, let's go. Kill it. Oh! Man, I know we may need to find it.
Reflexes.
We may need to find a new producer.
Reflexes.
What's Maddie doing?
I don't know.
All right.
Probably on the iPad.
Probably on the iPad. All right. All right.
All right. Nate and Jay. Nate, what is one thing that Jay wishes you would just throw away?
I put nothing because I'm the one that throws things away.
Oh.
All right.
I make good meatloaf. Remember that. My answer is not short. Nothing. He throws everything away. It's me. Please refer back to the first question about ADHD.
I think that is right. Good
I
job.
think that counts for a point.
That does. Very nice. All right.
Keith and Crystal, what one thing do you wish Keith would just throw away?
It's that nasty ball cap. It's so disgusting. He's like, "Where's my hat?"
No, it's not over.
No, it's bad. It's really gross.
Well, I think I was supposed to go first.
Oh, was
No,
it?
no,
Okay,
no.
no, that's okay.
She was.
Oh, sorry.
I asked her first.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I doubt that
Well,
we
we
match.
don't match.
We don't match.
But I just said, oh, I gotta get the right way. Old T-shirts, because I've been known to have a
Oh.
T-shirt for over,
More
Yeah.
than a decade.
but it's a quality T-shirt, mind you. So it handled a decade's worth of time.
No.
That's what I said to Cindy as you guys were answering it, was all my T-shirts.
Yes.
But I get it from my father. I come by it honestly.
Yeah.
I think we
You didn't
made.
throw anything away.
Yeah, when my dad passed away, I think we made like 77 of those blankets with T-shirts.
Well,
So,
oh.
yeah.
All right, Pete and Steph.
Do I go
What does-
first?
You go first, Steph. What do you want Pete to just throw away?
The trash in his car.
Oh,
Wow. And
Pete.
We're close. You may give me a half a point. I just said the whole car. But I have to explain. I like to blame it on the kids. Okay. And here's example number one. I got a new car a couple days ago. Yeah, see? Yeah, exactly. I got a new car a couple days ago and I took Grant for a ride. Very first ride, he gets out and he left a straw wrapper between the seat and the door.
No.
First ride.
No.
A straw wrapper? How could he?
No, that's how it starts.
Hope it doesn't rot in there.
What are we doing there?
Hot flash.
I don't know.
She said the trash in his car, and he said his car.
I mean, if he threw the car away, the trash would definitely be gone.
That's true.
It's true.
I think that's at least half a point.
All right, half a point. Half a point.
I'm good with that.
I were on the board.
Yeah.
Were you not on the board before?
No, they were.
Oh, okay. All right, one more question, and then we will do a score update. This is for the wives. Oh, this is great. This is gonna be fun.
Oh dear.
It's not a whoopee question. I don't even think we're allowed to say whoopee.
We don't know. We can't tell if it's copyrighted or
All
not.
right, so no whoopee questions. Wives, what would your husband say is his best physical feature?
Laughter is always good.
Yes. Wives, what would your husband say is his best physical feature? Keep it clean. Music.
No.
PG words.
PG, yeah.
PG words.
PG words. Hey, no cheating down there, bottom left.
Oh.
He's not watching you.
I don't even know what is happening. I'm pushing the button.
Your finger's not working tonight. All right. Don't even think about it. Here we go. We should just end this episode. We're gonna get in trouble.
Does the FCC regulate?
No,
the internet?
we can
Okay.
say whatever we want on this show. I would just rather not.
Yeah.
Crystal, what would Keith say is his best physical feature?
I said his hair.
He
He does have great
He
hair.
does. He does. Yeah, Keith.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
I did not say. I don't say silver fox. I've been scarred because let's just say, I don't know. The first time I heard silver fox was when I went to pick up the dog from the groomer and found out that the entire grooming staff was referring to me as the silver fox.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Good job.
You know what's bad?
They hit on him all the time.
I said they do not hit on me. I have a crooked jawline. I thought that was unique.
That is unique. I like that.
If you look at it closely, one is bigger than the other. I remember this in high school, I would get in trouble because a teacher thought I had chewing tobacco, and I almost
Where did you go to school?
Central Illinois, little tiny town.
Okay, well, as the host of this show, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. Your hair is, I mean, it's just serious envy on this side of the camera over here.
You're stunning, Keith. You're stunning.
Stunning, yes, stunning. Silver fox. Can we,
Man crush.
Yeah.
can we change the thing to silver fox and crystal? Is that possible? All right, moving on. Jay, what would you say Nate would say is his best physical feature?
Pass. I'm going to say this, but I can see where it could be misinterpreted.
Okay, here we go. Get the
Bring
music
it
ready.
on.
And I
It's
mean
fine.
his back end.
Okay, all right, I get it. Yep,
I didn't
that's
know
fine.
what the right word was.
Nathan?
I was clean with this.
All right.
My eyes.
Well, now you know it's right.
Yeah. Hey, we just picked up like 10 more viewers right there. So it's,
We may have
this is getting awesome.
It's getting hot in here.
Yes, it is. The lights are right on you over there. Stephanie, what do you got? Arms. Yes, Peter.
Let's see him.
Gun show.
Hey!
Move it.
Love it. I can't do that. No.
It's all that dough.
It is the
Yeah.
the dough kneading, the
Yeah.
dough tossing. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, so we are finished with round one. So we're going to do two things. The first one is Cindy is going to do some math
Okay.
here semi quickly.
Ooh, okay.
and tell us what the score is.
Keith and Crystal, 1.5 points. Nate and Jay are leading 3 points. And Seth have 2 points.
All right. So it is a very close game.
But it wasn't funny.
We are going to have a quick 30-second break to hear from Local 219, where we are simulcasting on their page as well. We'll be back to you in 30 seconds. And we're back.
Woo, just in time, Peter.
Just in time, Pete. Good job. That was awesome. So Local 219, I know they do a lot of work with marketing in the area, and also they do some in-home pictures, as you saw there.
Yes.
Some drone footage.
3D real estate footage.
Yep. So
Virtual tours. Since I don't know if we can go out and look at houses right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
I couldn't go to Ace Hardware today.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, they're close.
Bummer.
They do a plethora of things over there. Great people.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they
Call
do.
ahead. Call ahead.
Yeah, if you call,
Yeah.
they'll bring it out.
Oh,
Are you
Oh,
talking
nice.
about Local 219 or Ace?
Both.
hey,
Okay. All right.
I'm sure Alan would be happy to give you whatever you need.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so we are going to move on to round 2. Do you guys have your arrows? Show me your arrows.
I always hope that somebody
these-
should come with
Kevin.
an arrow.
Yes, we have black and gold arrows. Very nice.
Nice.
Boiler up.
Nice.
All
I would
things
like-
Purdue when I'm in the presence of a Hicks.
I
Boiler
like
up.
it. I like it. So this is the 4th episode of He Said, She Said, and you guys have the fanciest arrows as a group that we've had by a long
Yeah.
shot. So
Nice job,
You-
everyone.
It's that
Future couples.
multitasking ADHD and all of us.
yeah, future couples need to step up.
And the
So-
teacher.
And
Yeah.
I think it's the teachers in the,
the
crowd.
teachers in the
Yeah.
crowd. Yes, yeah, lots of that going on. So in this round, called Any Which Way But Divorce, you will hold your arrows, and I will ask you a question, and the question's going to be which one of you does this. And when I ask the question, and I want to get this right the first time, when I ask the question, don't hold up your arrows. Yes.
Got
Do
it.
not hold up your arrows. Give it about 2 seconds thought, and then I will say ready, set, go. And you will either point your arrow to yourself or you will point it at your partner. If you are both pointing at the same person, you will get a point.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yes.
And are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Do not point your arrows. Sorry. Those kinds of things.
It's like don't point a gun at other people.
Right. Yeah. Don't point your arrows until I say do it. Who is the most patient? Who is the most patient? Ready, set, go. Oh,
good.
wow. All of the gentlemen.
And they all
Oh.
did that.
That was an automatic.
Yeah, that's impressive. All the gentlemen and all 3 teams got a point. That's amazing. Very nice.
Whole lot of
Good job,
consensus
guys.
going on.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of consensus. That was a quick one.
Okay, here we go.
Do you want me to ask it?
No,
'Cause I wrote
this
it.
is good. This is good. Because I know the answer to this. Which one of you is most likely to look at your phone during the dinner portion of your date? 1, 2, 3, go.
Very nice. So we got
We
Peter,
are on
Nate, and
fire.
Crystal. Yes. 3 more points.
I feel like Oprah. You get a point.
You get a point. That's
You get
right.
a point.
I like it better with cars.
Sorry.
Cars,
Yeah.
yes. I didn't know where she was going with that.
We
But
need a
yes,
bigger
you get a
sponsor
car.
for that.
Yeah. We need to talk to Team Toyota or something. I don't even know who that is, but it's just the first car dealership that came to my mind. Where are we? Okay, question number 3 in the any which way but divorce round. Who is most likely to argue their point the longest? Who's most likely to argue their point the longest? Ready, set, go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Everybody gets a
Everybody
point.
again.
And it's the females. Wow.
Has something to do with that patience from that earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just thinking that. That's so funny. So we have 3 patient gentlemen and 3 argumentative women. This is going really well. Should we just end the night now?
I'm sensing a trend here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Who is better at remembering special dates? Birthdays, anniversaries. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow, 3 more points.
Ooh.
And we have Nate,
You're pretty
Crystal,
good
and
at that,
Stephanie.
You're pretty good at that.
We've got some high fiving. We've got some. This is the best any which way but divorce round we've had thus
Yeah.
far. We need to trip them up a little bit.
I always like to tell
Oh,
people,
no.
I don't even know what day we got married.
She really doesn't.
Listen, I can remember the most random thing from 1983, but I don't remember what song was at our wedding.
You are not the only one, my friend.
You're not the only one. Yes.
All right.
Xavier's pointing out to me that Brad Paisley just texted me, but he texted everybody. I did send him the link for our thing here. So if Brad Paisley pops on, I don't want to say that it wasn't planned.
He and Kim wanted to be guests, but we said we wanted you guys.
Right.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're really trying hard to get on, and they wanted like Tim and Faith, and yeah, we just wouldn't let them. So here we go. This ought to be fun. Who is most adored by the in-laws? Who is most adored by the in-laws? Ready, set, go.
Again,
Wow.
man.
Nate, Keith, and Stephanie are most adored by the in-laws.
Lennon, close the fridge door, please.
Close the fridge.
I will say I am their favorite son-in-law.
Sure.
I said my in-laws refer to me as their favorite.
Yeah.
Period.
Period. Wow.
True.
That's
Wow.
impressive. That's really
Lennon, close
impressive.
the fridge.
Come to
That's a tough one. Our family's all like us.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hold on, we have a
Oh,
wrench
all right.
situation.
All right.
We have a 3-year-old who really needs an orange, like immediately.
Is it a cutie or an orange?
It's a cutie.
It's a cutie.
Okay, all right. Cutie for a cutie.
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Last question in the any which way but divorce round.
Who is a better morning person? 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow.
I love you guys.
All the guys and a clean sweep in the any which way but divorce round.
Yes.
Clean sweep.
We're patient. We don't argue, and we get up early. I mean,
Right.
what's better than that?
It didn't mean you don't argue. It just means you don't argue the longest.
I
Right.
just
know when we
give up
won.
easier.
I'm flabbergasted. We
Come here,
we
Mommy.
didn't that just a clean sweep
Yeah.
on there, and we don't even have any more sound to applaud it.
Right.
So 'cause I got a text from Brad Paisley.
Here we go.
All right, we are going to do a quick score update, and then we will have another word from a local 219 business. What do
Okay.
we got?
Keith and Stephanie have 7.5 points.
Keith and Stephanie.
Oh no! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
That's a different
We're
game.
not that kind of show.
Different round.
A different game
Hey,
show.
come
Sorry,
past
guys.
Yeah.
mine.
Keith and Crystal have 7.5 points. Nate and Jay have 9 points, and Pete and Stephanie have 8 points.
Wow, this is a close one.
Yeah.
All right,
And the third round is 2 points per question. So
I was going to say that after the commercial break.
we'll say it again.
All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, my name is Bob Anderson. I am the owner of Smart Belly Smoothie Co. The name of my favorite Smart Belly smoothie is going to be the Hunger Games, particularly vanilla. So the best thing about the vanilla Hunger Games is by far going to be that it's 40 grams of casein protein. It's more of a lean building type protein. So it's a really good post or pre-workout smoothie. And we start with the spinach, then move on to our vanilla Greek yogurt, and then add our cinnamon and cocoa. Then depending on if you do chocolate or the vanilla, we do 2 scoops of the casein protein. Then we add our liquids, which includes almond milk, honey, and coconut. To thicken up our smoothies, we don't rely on artificial gum thickeners. We rely on the frozen fruit that we use, which in this one's going to be the banana and some mango. And we blend it up for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then it comes out a pretty good consistency each time.
And we're back.
Yay!
All right, all right. So we're moving on to round 3. Round 3 has 5 questions. However, they are worth 2 points apiece, and we will explain how.
Kevin, what's round 3 called?
It's called that was great. It was really impressive. The devil is in the details. These are questions about your relationship. And you will both turn to the side, which Nate and Jay have just done a lovely job of tonight. Very impressive. Yes, I love it. We're going to ask you a question about your relationship. You're both going to answer the question with your answers. And if the answers match, you will get 2 points. If the answers do not match, you will get 0 points, or cero in Spanish. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready.
5 questions for all the marbles. Cindy.
All right. What did the missus wear on your first date? I love when the ladies don't know either. They're like, ah.
That little head nod, Keith. I see it. Hey.
That was good.
Nice.
Maybe you should pay him.
Maybe I
Yes.
You don't get to talk during this.
Don't give him ideas.
Oh, this is you.
All right. Just for that, Nate and Jay, what did the missus wear on your first date?
You probably can't read it.
What do we got?
Green shirt with a little pocket in the front, jeans, and a smile.
All right.
Aww.
What do we got?
What'd you wear?
I was a little more specific. Black leather jacket, black 3-inch heel boots, a green shirt, and jeans. And smiling.
Very nice.
All right. That's 2.
He's colorblind. That's cool.
Yeah.
It just looks a little different to me.
Very nice. Very nice.
Keith looked really confident in his answer. So Keith and Crystal, what did the missus wear on your first date?
This is a long time ago.
We are old.
We are.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
And this was styling and profiling in the 90s. I remember he was wearing a blazer of some kind.
Just the blazer?
No wonder you married your man. Wow.
Smile.
Well, you're not wearing pants. So
That's true. Good point. Good point.
I said blazer with shoulder pads.
Wow.
All right. Very nice.
Good job.
Man, we need to come up with harder questions. What is your partner's blood type?
My partner.
That would be a
No? Nobody's got that? All right.
Keith
Moving on.
and Stephanie, what was the missus wearing on your first date?
Blue capris. All right.
I have no idea.
Purple sweater. Okay. So no.
I had a really lovely purple sweater set at the time. I thought maybe it was that. We are also older, and it's been a long time.
18 years that you've been married, right?
Yep.
2002. When is your anniversary coming up?
October. So we've been together 20 years.
Well, hopefully you can go somewhere in October.
I hope so.
You won't celebrate your anniversary in your house.
Yeah.
Plan on it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Question number 2, and the devil is in the details. What was the location of your marriage ceremony?
Oh.
What was the location of your, I want a name of the place of your wedding ceremony.
Johnson said they should make the guest blush, and you did make the blush.
Johnson Black. Previous guest on the show, yeah. Oh. Andy. Hey, took her outfit out.
That's fun.
She did. That's my daughter.
Aww.
Pete and Steph, you're getting some shout outs. Uh-oh. We lost you for a minute. Feel it. Keith and Crystal just moved. This is weird.
I know. What
happened?
I don't know.
We did it.
I'm very
We're
confused
good.
now.
You bumped us.
Yeah,
I easily couldn't do that.
I wish I could move people around by score. That would be pretty awesome.
Oh.
All right. What do we got? What's the question? Oh, I did it,
It
didn't
was
I?
your
Okay.
question,
Yep.
Annie.
All right, I looked at you. Here's your card.
What game we playing again?
Yeah, I know. Where are we? That was from Chicken Little, right? What were we talking about? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, Keith and Crystal, what was the location of your marriage ceremony? What do you got? North Side Church of the Nazarene in Elkhart, Indiana. Keith. Very nice.
I hope that you remember that.
Yeah.
Paper.
Nate and Jay, what do you got?
East Park Pavilion in Petoskey, Michigan.
All right, I've been there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we've been there.
Right, small.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
very cold.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Ours too.
In October.
October. East Park Pavilion, Petoskey, Michigan. Hi, Tim and Debbie. Love you.
Hi, Tim and Debbie.
That's my parents. They live in Petoskey.
We have another comment here.
Sharon,
just shout outs and people on the show. Look at that. Pete,
That's
Steph,
right.
what do you got?
Go ahead.
Bethany Beach Tabernacle. Look at that. Hearts and smiley.
Everybody
It's
got
like it's too easy.
I
Like
know.
they even write hearts and smiley faces. They're getting really cocky on us right now.
Let's get
What?
a book.
The last one I got no points, don't forget.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's see if we can stump you with this one. Where did your first kiss happen?
Where
Oh,
not
I
like
see some faces turning like they got this.
like the location, like on Earth.
Yeah,
where did
not where,
not
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 physically
right,
where
yeah.
on your body, but where
the,
a location.
on Earth.
Hey,
Kids playing.
Okay, all right.
Life happening.
I thought we were getting some crazy feedback or something.
No, it is
Oh, look at the dad face. Look at the dad face.
Actually,
Oh,
that's like the principal face.
ooh, keep doing the ooh noise. Ooh, keep going, Nate.
I'm the patient one, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll let you
All right.
guys go last.
yeah, thanks.
Pete and Stephanie, where did your first kiss happen?
Oh, yeah.
On the Shipley doorstep.
Oh,
All right.
did they know that?
No,
Oh,
not what I said.
at the end of the date at your sister's house.
Crazy. I remember that.
I think we need more ooh noises.
That was probably
All right. Well,
Sad that I don't, if I'm wrong.
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Keith and Crystal, where did your first kiss happen?
I said her dorm lobby.
Oh.
I like
And
McLean Lobby.
there you go. Very nice. Very nice. I
Go
like it.
Tigers.
Go Tigers.
You don't hear him at all?
All right. Nate and Jay,
Yes.
That's weird.
I'll be right there.
where did your first kiss happen?
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Real life, folks.
Unfortunately, the Franklin House parking lot.
Yes. All class. Hi.
Say hi.
Yes, hi. She's like, I don't want to see these people.
She's so sweet. She wants to watch Mickey and the Roadster Racers. So,
Oh, me too.
Franklin House
Franklin
Park.
House.
Come on, I'll take care of it.
He is. That's all class right there.
Says the guy who kissed me
In the
in front of
neon,
the bar bathroom.
the neon
Oh,
cactus parking lot. Yeah.
you're right.
And to make it even better, she was wearing hoop earrings, and I don't think I've ever told this story. Xavier's looking at me funny in public, but she had hoop earrings on, and I ran my hand through her hair, through the
Ripped
hoop
it
earring,
out.
and ripped it right out of her ear.
Yeah.
First kiss, ripped it.
Memorable.
Earring. Yes, very memorable.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Enough about us.
Enough about us. This is not about us. It's about you guys. Here we go. Oh, we need to wait for Nate.
He's right here.
I'm right here.
Okay, it's fine. You can hear?
I can hear it.
Okay. The radio is playing your song. What song is it? The radio is playing your song. What song is it?
This would have been the perfect time for Brad Paisley to come
I
in
know.
and play our song,
Not seeing
which
him.
is Ben.
Yes.
But it's not about us or Brad Paisley.
I got it all.
What did I do? What did I do?
I don't know. People love you. No matter what you do, people love you.
Highlight some comments while we wait. And kill it. Nice.
Perfect.
Hey.
Wow. That was a good one.
Producer finally woke up.
Yes, he's awake. He's awake, folks. The radio is playing your song. What song is it? Keith and Crystal, go.
Jeff, if you could see what I see, Jeff Moore in the distance.
All right.
He sang it to me at our wedding, but that probably wasn't our
Whoa,
song.
whoa, 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 whoa. He sang it at your wedding?
He did.
All right, we got time.
It's on VHS, so if you want to stop by sometime, I'll
Ooh,
show
I want to see that.
Nice.
you. VHS.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently I'm not feeling good about this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he doesn't really look confident right
I actually thought about that for the sake of points, but then I went with more reality. And the Goldbergs. theme song.
That's really impressive.
That's life, folks.
I think
I was
that
like going to the memory lane and started to meet, where we got married, where we kissed.
I think we should move on.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Nate and Jay, what do you guys got? Song is on. It's your song. What is it?
In My Life by the Beatles.
All right.
Aw.
Yeah. High fives all around. Peter and Stephanie, song is on. It's your song. What is it?
This did not go well.
You have no idea what your
Do you
song
remember earlier when he said, I have no idea about the song from our wedding? He wasn't kidding.
is. Got it. It's At Last by Etta James. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, very nice.
Peter.
That's a classic. Good choice.
Okay,
Yeah.
we need one more question, but we need a score update to know where we're at in this game.
Uh-oh.
What do we got?
Oh, hashtag math.
Yep.
Keith and Crystal have 13 and a half points.
You want me to-
Like I can't read my own writing.
So they have
Sounds like
Keith
Casio.
and Crystal have 13 and a half.
13 and a half. Nate and Jay have
A lot.
do the math.
Yep.
honey. You do the math.
That's 9, 8, 17.
17.
Whoa.
17, yeah. And Pete and Steph
Steph.
only have 10.
10.
What?
I have no idea.
So we're going to do this last question because that's what the game calls
And
for.
it's fun.
And it's fun. Yes, I like this question. Here we go. What type of car was driven on your first date? What type of car was driven on your first date?
No, what's wrong?
What happened? Oh, Cindy's getting a shout out. Tiffany, another one of our former contestants.
It's
And
the only day all week that I put makeup on.
it is. Yeah, it's very, very true. Keith and Crystal, what type of car was driven on your first date? A Corsica? Is that a statement or a question?
That's a Peter
All right.
Anderson. I don't know.
All right. Here we go.
I almost said that.
It was a Cavalier.
No,
Oh.
the Corsica was in the Corsica.
What year was the Cavalier?
Oh,
Oh
in the 80s.
no,
Oh, I had an 86 Z24. That's why I was asking. That was like
it was a
that was
90.
bomb.
Was it?
All I remember was manual.
I had to learn to drive
Everything was manual, including
Nice.
the winter.
All right, Pete and Stephanie, what car was driven on your first date?
I specifically remember this. She's disagreeing, but
I'm phoning a friend on this when we're done.
A Jeep Cherokee. Who's gonna know the
There's
answer?
There's
We
a
were
big
set up on
difference.
a double date, and we were set up by my sister and her husband at the time, and they drove us, and I'm pretty sure they didn't own a minivan yet.
minivan, sliding door. Yeah.
So if you're watching, Jen, text me what kind of car you had. I don't think you had a minivan.
Here we go.
Who got to sit in the front seat?
We sat in the back and they sat in the front.
A lot of room back there. All right, Nate and Jay, officially FTW for the win. What type of car was driven on your first date?
Oh.
I said Nissan Altima.
Oh! So close.
The devil is in the
The
details.
devil is in the details.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Oh, hold on. We have an update. Are you ready?
My
Oh, I hope
sister.
it's on their question.
I remember.
I know
That's
these things.
awesome.
Love it, going up
I love it.
I love it. That's great.
Did not have a minivan yet. She only had one little kid.
I'm gonna dispute this one.
Nope.
Well, we are officially giving the prize pack, the Commuting with Kevin prize pack, to Nate and Jay. So we will give you a round of applause.
And you'll get an assortment of gifts from our prize closet.
You will, yes, we have a prize closet. You will get an assortment of gifts, including toilet paper.
And masks
Excellent. We're running low. So
Yes. And
provided by Posh Lilies.
masks provided by Cindy's
Posh Lilies.
Lovely. She's sewing masks. And you guys have been great. I think it's probably the highest score we've had.
I think it is.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
probably the most correct answers, which means we need to make them harder. So we've already got people saying nice job. So there you go.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers everybody. We loved you being here. Congratulations to Nate and Jay, and we will see you next Saturday at 7:30 p.m.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
job,
All right, guys.
everybody.
Thank you. See ya.
Great job.
Bye.